Who gonna make it? One. I don't think it's no more. There ain't no more. There ain't no more. Just let your mama get here.
Okay, what?
Yeah, they can't guard me. Let's go!
Coach Troy. MP. Coach Weber. MP.
Pleasure, Coach.
Okay. Well, I won't sugarcoat it. It's the biggest decision of your life.
So, what you thinking?
I don't... Excuse me, Coach Webb. I'm ready.
I know what you're thinking. Did I make the right choice? You got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time.
Right.
But you...
Oh, whoa, this reminds me of...
Hey, hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams. A lot of turnover for Team Ballers. And Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots, with Pasco patrolling the paint. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt, and it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now Etherington. Pass to Moore. Etherington. Back to Moore. Here's Pasco. Shot clock at 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Team Ballers to retain possession.
The defender went for the ball and tried to make a play on it.
And that was crucial. Could have been quick points if he didn't get his hand on it.
And there's the rejection. Lets it go from deep. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Union Elite lead. Defended by Bertie. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
They're just trying to build out this lead, bucket by bucket.
It is a small margin, but they've got the upper hand.
Rodriguez outside. Here's Moore. On the mark with the 15-footer that time.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
The shot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Shoots from the right block, and that's off the glass and in. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Outside Bertie. Pass to Moore. A one-on-one situation. The tray, the three-pointer goes.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Here's Etherington. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. And here's Berti. And here's Etherington. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot attempt.
Rodriguez has proven to be a tough cover in whenever he's close to the hoop.
For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Knocks it down from distance.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
Here's Mahil. Here's Dykstra. And Team Ballers miss again. There's the triple. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Kicks it to Summers. Inside. Dykstra gets the bucket. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Here's Summers. The 17-footer, and it's Team Ballers with another one.
They just knew where each other were, and that comes from practicing together.
And out of bounds, Team Ballers will take it. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution for Team Ballers. James Berti. Jaden Moore.
And here Team Ballers have it. It's a 14-point game.
Substitution
Moore.
for Union Elite.
Kicks it to Summers. Here's Mahil. To the wing, right side, outside, Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Harris. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Now here's Moore. Kicks it to Summers. Kicks it out to Moore. Fires for 3. On target from long range.
Like seeing Moore show he's got some fire. He's tired of being on the circuit.
And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a 3 of their own.
Mano a mano. It's partly a matter of pride right now.
Now Etherington looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside Berti. Pass to Mahil. Here's Summers. More attacks from the line. It's a tad short, but it's good off the front of the rim. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
Here's Summers.
Union Elite foul. First personal foul. Substitution for Team Ballers. Substitution for Union Elite.
Rodriguez outside. Here's Moore. That one falls. Rodriguez picks up the assist.
Selfless move by Rodriguez, helping his team find the best shot out there.
And it's stolen by Berti. Pass to Etherington. Some solid defense right there from Lune Diaz. Harris out on the wing. from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Outside, Moore. Berti. Off the mark there with the three. Offensive board. Now Harris uses the glass to finish the layup. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business, on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
That one goes out of bounds. Team Ballers able.
Hot shit right now. I just have to give up when it go down. It's the hot shit.
Able to keep the ball here.
Don't introduce me to no
More
niggas.
outside. Up top, Rodriguez.
Talking about no, I got the Chico to the game. You probably think this
Left
shit
side,
is
Moore. The three ball.
And now it's time for you
And
to
Harris
feel it.
pulls down the rebound.
To a real nigga.
Foul called that time
gotta
on the way
do
up.
it.
That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
First team foul.
That's on Arnaldo Rodriguez.
At the line for Union Elite. Number 41. For two.
He's off on the first.
I give that thing right there, but I call them kid cutting. I don't speak on no op bitches because they kids love me. Yeah, they nothing. You that to take you that to person.
And that trip coming up empty, missing them both. Pass to Berti. It's good.
He really took some extra.
Gotta spend no day. Introduce me to no niggas I ain't friendly. Ain't talking about if we ain't talking about no. I got the cheat code to the game. You probably think this shit a gimmick. And now it's time to y'all to feel it. I introduce me to no niggas I ain't friendly. Don't if we ain't talking about no, I got the cheat code to the game. They probably think this shit a gimmick. I think the same and never changing. Now it's time to y'all to feel it. How I feel when you ride with a stopper.
Curricular activity there. No extra credit given, but hey, still pretty solid basket on that attempt.
Try to bank it in, but it misses. Moore on the wing. Diaz covering. Berti's shot is off. Three-pointer. What a play! He simply drains it at the buzzer.
And that is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer feels like a six-pointer coming in when it did, right at the end of the half.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Now here's Berti. Moore up top. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
Yeah, looks like he took that last three a little personal.
Yeah, that was some payback right there.
And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
Answers right back with a three of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
Outside Bertie. Pass to Etherington. And that one goes out of bounds. Team Ballers to retain possession.
Team Ballers ball.
Shot clock at 5. Outside Bertie. Pasco. Covered by Robert. Pasco can't get it to fall. Guarded by Etherington. He's feeling it. Rebounded by the Ballers.
Man, that's a tough shot, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, there were more effective options on the court he could have turned to there.
Who's watching him?
The three is up. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look.
Jacks up a three. Moore cleans up the glass. Outside Bertie to the middle. Pass to Moore. Now Etherington. And Team Ballers miss again. Here's Robert. And there's 2 points.
2 points.
Work on the glass paying off that time.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Pass to Etherington. Back to Bertie. The pick from Pasco. Baseline J on the way. And Team Ballers miss again. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Outside Bertie. Shot to stop the run. And it's the Union Elite with the... Let's go with the three. Rodriguez grabs the board. Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
And Union Elite knocked down another three.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter-oriented.
Outside, Moore. Pass to Bertie. And here's Etherington. Bertie. They get it again. Pasco. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
And Bertie pulls it down. Rodriguez! Blocked. They retain possession.
Really bringing the intensity on offense. Bertie with a fearless move into the defense.
Team Ballers call timeout.
Substitution for Union Elite. Timeout on the court.
Rodriguez, right side. Moore, outside. Pass to Bertie. Now Etherington. Bertie. Shoots the three. Etherington, no good. He's guarded by Pasco. There's the three. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
You believe you've scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
So it's Team Ballers now.
You got him. Hit the perimeter.
Moore up top. Kicks it out to Etherington.
Out of
And
bounds.
the ball goes out of
Union
bounds.
Elite
Union
ball.
Elite will have it.
Yes, can't afford turnovers like that one.
Jaden Salmon.
And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
3 points.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the 4th.
Etherington outside. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Union Elite with the ball. Launches a 3. Moore cleans up the glass. Etherington outside. That 3 off the mark.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Pass to Pasco. 6 to shoot. He gets that one to fall.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
For 3. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Pass to Etherington. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there.
Rodriguez with the steal.
Stay on him.
Now Etherington.
Union Elite foul. Second personal foul.
Yo, watch him. Get him. Get him.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential.
Oh, Jay Moore ain't got nothing on him.
You got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time.
Right.
But oh, whoa, this reminds me of
Look, they call this kid Thunder for...
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Milestone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a 1-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it out, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Good evening all, glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt, and it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert. And it's SAC with the ball. It's a three-point game. Kicks it to Pagan. Martinez, block at 4. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows up tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
We talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Martinez outside. Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Gets the three that falls.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
Three-pointer. Here's Robert. And he banks in the lane.
Work hard on the offensive glass, good things happen.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best...
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's attack from SAC.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Union Elite foul. First personal foul.
Carrington for three. Rebound by Union Elite. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt, and it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert. When you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday, Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside on the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Second personal foul. Substitution for Union Elite, Jake Bird.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Carrington. To the middle. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three. Lopsided affair so far. The attack from Sac up on top. Running away with this one. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sac and the Union Elite. And so here it's Sac. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things to set you apart from the crowd. You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
Sinks it from distance.
And a three in response. Back and forth we go.
Right back at you. I love this competitiveness.
He gets that one.
Here we go.
It'll be the attack from Sac off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Pass to Lund. And Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Pagan. Now here's Martinez, guarded by Mitchell. Clock is at 3. No good on the triple. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows up tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt, and it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the Ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all. With Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
4-3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot. Making him 1 for 4.
He's just going to keep burying those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Pass to Carrington. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep. Here's Harris. And Lon with the rejection. And for so many of these kids,
Who that young nigga? I don't know what happened. Why too? I need to know my guy. Can you fuck me like you do? Scared bitch, look at my chain, swear to God, I don't know. What the fuck? Let me see that hoe, fool. Hit. Come on. I tell you, let me can you fuck me like you do? I'm lagging. What the fuck? I'm lagging, bro. Got too much going on. Oh, tripping. I know where from.